let's dive into a world where, Bitcoin is the world reserve and everybody's competing for that share of global hash rate. If you do become the most dominant hash on the planet, then effectively anybody that is your enemy in utilizing, and let's say after the block reward is gone and the whole network is simply subsidized by on-chain fees and settlement transactions, so on and so forth, all of a sudden your enemies are now paying you to use the global network for value. And so it becomes this ebb and flow, this push and pull where if you want to be the one that's getting paid, you want to be the largest global hash. And so that game theory playing out of getting, like, imagine in the context of what's happening right now, if that's how this was playing out instead, where the US and Russia are competing to be the top global hash, and China in there, and Western kind of like Europe, all that. Everybody's competing to be that top global hash, so that their enemies or their their opposition are effectively paying them to use our global network of value. That's pretty interesting to see. It would be pretty interesting to see exactly how that game theory plays out and what that means for policy. And because it's, does somebody then try to skirt the network effects of Bitcoin? I think it would be pretty difficult at that point. And so, and we kind of, there's so much going on right now because, Russia is talking about a one world currency. Is this the opportunity where we see maybe Western nations start to gravitate towards decentralized options, to maybe peak at Bitcoin? I don't know if many politicians are there yet, but I could see that maybe eventually playing out if we see this alternative currency come out of Russia, and the only, either we see a equally centralized option come out of the US and compete for a while, or we see eventually one side or the other capitulate to Bitcoin as a better network effect. So we'll see.